This is Inside Indiana Business Radio on Demand for the morning of July 19th, 2022. I'm Wes Mills. 10 teams will square off today in a pitch competition as part of the AgriNovus Hunger Tech Challenge. For the past month, they've been developing technologies to address food access, especially among users of the Food Nutrition Assistance Program. Challenge participants are developing solutions that will allow SNAP recipients who order groceries online to use SNAP benefits to pay for delivery fees, which is currently prohibited. AgriNovus Chief Executive Officer Mitch Frazier says technology can help improve food access for people who live in food deserts.
Simply going and building more grocery stores where economics don't work is not the right solution. What needs to happen is creating the power of this new online era that is working. We saw it amidst the pandemic in each of our lives.
The winner will work with the Indiana Family and Social Services Administration to pilot their solution in the third quarter of this year. The state of Indiana is set to receive up to $99 million in federal funding to expand access to and increase capital for entrepreneurs, startups, and small businesses. The Indiana Economic Development Corporation says the Hoosier State is one of the first 14 states to be approved by the U.S. Department of Treasury for the State Small Business Credit Initiative. The state plans to use the funding to expand venture capital investments and create a new program to invest in small business loan funds. A project to improve traffic flow and safety along Indiana's busiest interstate corridor in northwest Indiana is moving to its next phase. The 8094 Flex Road project will identify the best solutions for the Borman Expressway from I-65 to State Highway 394 in Illinois. Strategies are being developed to help reduce travel time, increase reliability, and improve safety. The study is expected to be completed this fall. From the number one source for Indiana business news, this is Inside Indiana Business, Radio on Demand.
This is Gary Dick. Each week, Inside Indiana Business Television brings you the people, places, and policies that shape the Indiana economy. Be connected with the full hour of Inside Indiana Business, Sunday mornings at 10 on the IIB YouTube channel, or check local listings for the show in your area.
West Lafayette-based Innotiv says its testing lab business Envigo has entered into a settlement with the U.S. Department of Justice and the U.S. Department of Agriculture. The company's Virginia testing lab faced a federal lawsuit over animal welfare concerns. Envigo will not be required to pay fines stemming from a civil and administrative investigation. Innotiv acquired Envigo in November. The company said the Virginia facility required investment to make improvements, but instead announced plans to shut it down. Animal welfare nonprofit Indy Humane has named a new CEO. Donna Casamento most recently served as the executive director of Palm Valley Animal Society in McAllen, Texas. She takes over at Indy Humane on August 1st. Casamento succeeds David Horth, who stepped down in March. Asher Agency, an advertising firm with offices in Fort Wayne and Indianapolis, has changed ownership. President Kara Kelly, Chief Financial Officer Megan Bennett, and Ashcrest Corporation have purchased the agency from Eastport Holdings. Kelly and Bennett will hold majority ownership. Asher will retain all employees. The Terre Haute Children's Museum is looking into the possibility of an outdoor expansion. Our partners at WTHI-TV report the museum is using $50,000 in Ready Grant funding for a feasibility study to get an idea of the scope of the project. Plans call for an outdoor play area for kids, which will include playground equipment like a climbing wall. I'm Wes Mills, Inside Indiana Business, Radio on Demand.